So hello everyone, I'm on the ring. Welcome to episode 11 of Tsurezure Children. Let's get right at it. 3, 2, 1 and go. So I just watched the new episode of New Game. It's a really good episode, by the way. Definitely recommend picking up that anime for watching that. Episode 10 specifically this week here then. It feels kind of strange that some animes are going back and forth and so on their dates. Of course some of them will start later and some take skips, I guess, so yeah. It's kind of like But it would be lovely if they all had been at 11 or 10. Just saying. Immortal-chan. So I've been spoiled already. Know the best couple is gonna be that. Yeah, but my favorite comes to be in it. Ooh. And I think definitely, yeah, it's definitely gonna be more on Kanna and so on. And Shiaki after his kiss there. Because of volume, I think. Yeah, it's better. Yeah. Because she's in love with him now, right? She knows, like, she likes him, but she doesn't understand love, right? She's like, get the new girl. Oh, she's like, are you in love? Oh, nice. Right on the monitor. Okay, your chance you can mute this, yeah. There she is. Yeah, I like a chance. She's doing it every day, right? So the girl alone. Yeah, there's the biggest relationship. We shouldn't try. Good. And she wants to tell, of course. No, here. Let's try, but nope. I don't care about love. You are interested. Oh, it's like confirms her lover. Yeah. I don't love anyone. I was like, I look at this guy all the day long. Okay. Uh-oh. That is you. Shisan. This guy you look at every day. Yeah, he's a classmate. Ooh, it's a rumor I heard. I just have some... He's told her like 5 times that he likes her, but she's like, he wouldn't like me, would he? Like, no. Our eyes met. I mean, he's told her like every episode they are together, right? Pretty much. It's no way he would like me. Oh yeah, back to... Yeah. She dropped the whole comedy duo, right? That's the worst thing for him, probably. Who can I know make laughs with? She's the one after Katori senpai, right? She's the dating something, right? Like he's the dating master, right? Yeah, what's he called? Yeah, they're like, like 2 birds of the same feather, right? Yeah, keep spamming her. That's the best way to get the girls back. Be persistent. Ooh, nice on fan service. Okay, perfect. It's one more time. Oh, they also do the texting now. Yeah, we said this before the anime, the texting issue. It's gonna be like 5 minutes of this now, staring at the phone and like, Ooh! Clumsy! Yeah. What did he write? Yeah. Just answering. Oh no. Yeah. He's like, I'll talk to her again. Yeah. You can probably still talk to her tomorrow. Some tears. Yeah, classic. Yeah, like that. That kind of scene, right? With tears or like falling down on the phone. Yeah, that is some great detail there. Her mom's gonna be like, why are you crying naked? No, Kashan! Mama knows this! Thanks, Mama! That's great. What? Mama knows phones. It's no problem. I know this. His phone out of battery, maybe? Or? Theology. I mean, I fixed it and it broke. Oh, her mom. That was great. Mama knows technology. Oh, yeah. Yeah, they're back at this weird stuff, and it's like, God, they're so similar to the. I do have motives, yes. Like, no, I have sitting this pencil lead. Cannot be used for yours. Like, why do you know that? Uh-oh. Gonna fail her life now. Oh, he throws him over. He knows it. He's like, oh, that's the perfect boyfriend. He knows it. Yeah, yeah. He saved her life there. Final exam is saved. Yeah, she's like, come on! You're obviously in love! Okay, it's a very short one, but that was a good one. Oh. So her mom is a blondie too. It's probably troublesome. Yeah, it all look like stereotypical Japanese hard working students, right? Yeah, with glasses, black hair. She's the only blonde one pretty much, yeah. I guess she'll be saved by her boyfriend. And I guess the other character we might see, don't know, yeah, maybe more in the manga, yeah. It's her man, yeah, it's with her man. Yeah, she's like, it has to be her man, yeah, boyfriend. Oh, oh, love, yeah. Yeah, can't help her. Just herself. Yes. Yeah, remember what you learned! Remember what we did together! Damn it. It's like, we didn't do much good stuff when we go studying. I was guessing Katori senpai is the best student you have. Like, it's over. It's so easy. Yeah, I was guessing he is really good at this. Oh god. This could be a Katori moment. Someone guessed your razor, you're like, I have to marry this person now. Huh, does he happen anything? When I was at school, you just picked up the eraser. It's like she threw it to someone's table. It's like, you pick it up, right, and you just use it. Or you ask someone. Okay, someone else observed that. Good for her. Saving her in her... Yeah, saving Katori-san here. It's like, hey, love! Oh, nice. There's like, rooting for you, girl. Oh, yeah, nice. But all the pressure is on her now, yeah. She has to do it. The happy tears. Like, she was trying to be a badass, yeah. It's like, oh no! Yeah, he crushed her. He's like, oh, it's too nice to me. No. Yeah, of course, gonna continuation on their. So yeah, so I guess next week then. Let me see the. Which should be the last episode, I think. Then we finally see that I guess both Kana and Shaka is gonna make up, and Takano probably will tell Soiwa that she likes him, or vice versa. No, he has told her like the fight is over, so. But anyway, let's go into the review of this episode. That's the episode in one part because it's about half the time. So yeah, like a really good episode, probably the best episode I feel. Had some really good moments there, and also it's like a short transitional scene there, and that was good as well. Like a short joke there with I just call them the testing couple. Texting couple. It's kind of what I call them. It's kind of how they started with the pencil tin there. Which was weird though that she knew. They was like, oh no, I have this big pencils. It's like, how do you know that? Or did I miss something in subs there? I read the subs there and I was like, she didn't ask specifically for like, can you give me 0.5 millimeters? Like, no, I have 0.4. Go away, go to the boy instead. I'm guessing she used. Said it over to the boy, right? I'm guessing, but it's kind of like this kind of weird scene. Like, you're 4. Then afterwards, he's like, oh, they should be dating. It's clearly love each other. But anyway, let's go scene by scene. First, I have my favorite couple there, and it was cute as always. Kamina joined in there, and was, I guess, her and Gold. It's like everyone knows about that they are doing it. She always like, yeah. Oh, Gordon and Kamina, yeah, they're kissing everybody and so on. Because I feel like everyone has talked about that in school apparently. But that was kind of fun. Of course, she's like explaining, oh, I looked at him, I stared at him, and I did this thing. And of course, she's explaining everything that Takano is doing, right? So, that was fine. And the other girl there, maybe just a character, I've never seen her before, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think she's ever been before in the anime at least. She might have known the story in the manga, so on. I mean, I know there are not every couple is in and so on, right? Yeah, so something like that perhaps, but she was there at least, very prying on her. It's like, obviously you're in love with someone. I think it was a pretty good scene. it felt like it could have had some kind of conclusion, but I think it still was fine because I think it's kind of obvious there's a build-up with her, right? So there's a build-up episode for her there, and the next episode, given the preview, but generally I say next episode, next story part for her, could have been the same episode, it's gonna be that she probably confesses to him, right? That makes it fine. As long as there's a payoff in the next episode or next time she is in there, but I guess it'll be next episode because I think it's a fine episode. So that, yeah, and as long as there's like logical and so on and etc., like building up her understanding of love, right? Because she's always very unemotional. She's like, oh, what is love? No love anyone. I'm not interested. It was a funny part of it. It's trying all the time to be like, no, I'm not interested. No, I'm not. I mean, so I like that as well. That was great. That was great as well, of course. That she was kept like, nope, I don't care. that was really good. And then of course we had a whole her mom was awesome. I love that part with the mom. That was just oh, it was brilliant. It was like she drops the phone, right, and her mom is like, it fixes it. No way, Mom, stop ringing. Oh, it worked. Mama knows technology. And the student's like, it broke again. Oh, that's just, I hate technology. It's classic. Like a very classic, right? I love that. It's like the short few frames of her mom there gave me the kind of classic. How would I say it without sounding too pretentious? It's a youngling myself, right? But I mean, I'm not young anymore. But that's kind of a classic thing that when you grow up, you have your parents. Usually your dad though, but it's not that your mom. And it's like, oh, but I would play with VHS or something tapes. That was, so I was 12 or something. And in my time, we just did this thing, and then it works again. You just blow the the cartridge, and it works again. Yeah, like that kind of level of it. It's like, oh man, the classic annoying parent. It comes in there like, oh well, I know stuff. Like I've been living, and yeah, I know this other technology which has no bearing on this new technology, but I know how it works, and the court makes it worse, right? So, and also I think that's really great. As soon as it stopped working, so like, oh, this is why I don't use technology. I was like, yeah, okay. Yeah, I was like, yeah, okay, but you said that you're good at technology. Right? Yeah, so I like that. That was a great scene with her mom there. That actually was the best part of it. It was just a brilliant, short, less than a minute of joke with her mom, and you kind of felt this is the character, this is her character. But anyway, that whole scene there, it was pretty cute. She's avoiding her. She's avoiding him. I mean, she's avoiding him, and eventually, of course, it leads to them going back and forth. They have to answer it. She drops the phone in the bathtub, right? And yeah, and it breaks, of course. I broke my phone. In a similar, not similar. Actually, I broke it in a boat. But yeah, it can get pretty bad if you completely submerge your phone. But that being said, though, I mean, it doesn't feel like it should be that dangerous. Like my time when I broke my phone, I don't know, 3-4 something like that, it got salt water. So completely drenched my whole lower body in salt water, sitting in a boat that was like getting water in and so on. And yeah, for a lot of time, and that completely broke my phone there. And but that salt water is way worse than like normal bath water, or maybe she has some stuff in it. But I just feel like that should be, I don't know, I haven't tried it, but I just feel like you could take it in the oven or something like that. I can think is that you, side note here then, my engineers have come in here. Well, what side note is that you actually remove the parts and take it into like rice or something. I use rice, and then you have to dry it, and then you can beat up again. For example, once I submerged my my mouse, one of my older mouse, the SteelSeries mouse to a SteelSeries mouse, cost like $70 or it's more like 90, 100. But yeah, more like $100 here. I dropped that into like a liquid canister, and then I just took it all apart, and I took all the parts, right, and I had them in rice for like over the night, and I used to build it up again, and it worked. So that's my recommendation if it happens to you. It's pretty efficient. You have to just wait for it, like completely submerge each part in rice then. But anyway, that's the classic scene there with her crying. It was kind of predictable, but I think because it's just a nice way to produce a scene, right? She's crying, and of course we don't see her face currently, but we see her phone, which is black, which is nice, and of course the tears are falling on the phone, and they're like flowing down. It was a great scene. Something of course you've seen like 20, 40, 50 times over in other movies and so on. But sometimes I think it's like that is just a nice way to do it, right? The same like someone is dying in a scene and it starts raining and even worse it starts snowing, right? It's a classic thing. And so on. And it's like, yeah, okay, you have this kind of thematic points there, but on the same time it's like it's still pretty good. Like, yeah, it's hard to not use that. And the situation there, it felt kind of nice. There, she watched through her phone, staring at the phone all day, and then it's like, okay, sorry, on the break again, and then she cries on the phone, right? So I think that was a pretty nice scene. The whole transition thing, kind of, how to say it? It was like a feel good end to it in a bad way, because it's kind of like you can have tragic end, right? You stare at the phone all day, and suddenly you hate your phone in a way. Suddenly it's destroyed. Then you're like, no, and not just because for that, but also because that's connected to her, well, I guess, ex-boyfriend currently, like Jack. So it's kind of like the whole thing there was really kind of beautiful. However, though, then her mom enters, is like, I hate this phone. It's like, what? So I liked it too. And it suddenly turned into like a tragic scene into this like a tragic ending scene into a comedy scene, very quickly there. So that thing was great writing there. So anyway, that was the last scene, of course, with can't remember the name, unfortunately, class president guy. Which was like a perv with his girlfriend, yeah. So then we have that scene, and that was a nice scene. He started crying. That was a nice. The whole thing there, he's like, he's fighting. She's like, I have to go to college. I can be with him. And so all the girls like, yeah, she has a man now. He's a boyfriend. That's why. And then he's called Katori senpai, my favorite character. He's appearing there like, oh man, you're shaking more than her. It's like, punch me. I tried to help her. Okay. I promise you, bro. It's like, what's that weird? I actually liked it. And of course, I love this character, but I just love to do the testing thing. And he's just like, oh, look at me, it's so easy. It's like, that is him in a nutshell, right? Everyone's like, this is the final exam before we go to the college, right? Yeah, college exams, and it's very important to Japan. And everyone's like, super serious. And he's like, it's so easy. It's like, that guy is so irritating in a good way. You're like, oh man, I love his flamboyant personality. It's like, yes. Obviously I do like him because he's me. That is literally me. I would do that stuff during high school, probably even during college. Well, usually no. That's kind of me. Like, I think so. Bro. It's like, it does sound like myself a lot though. It's like maybe I'm just projecting. It's like I love this character because it's anime me. It's the anime version of me. And in a lot of sentences, I was like, man, oh god, it's always embarrassing. I'm watching him like, man, I did exactly that when I was 18. But it was nice though with the other character, which I guess has more also screen time, but I guess it's more presented in the manga and so on. The green woman, I don't know her name, sorry. Because I think the first time I ever saw her in anime, yeah, and she was like, I'm roasting for you. Yeah, it's like, says like, get the eraser. I'm roasting for you, girl. I love this. He was like, yeah, gambatte. I was like, oh, I started crying. So that's a nice scene there. And we actually all hope that she's passing it, which actually sounds really hard. I don't know if it works in Japan. I know kind of it works. The college exam is extremely important and so on. And her mom was like, we can't afford private school. So I'm thinking that I'm not sure on 100% here, because I know they're both different good, but they're both of course good private schools and open common schools in Japan. I was thinking, I don't know exactly, but I'm just guessing that the way she said it kind of felt like the actual non-private school are hard to get into because they're used on grades, right? So they can still be really, really good in Japan, but they're on grades. And the other one, private school. I'm guessing that the best schools in Japan are both private and have high demand, like high grade demand, like perfect grades and rich parents. That should be the best school, just given how it usually works, or the best status-wise school. I'm just guessing. But there are probably also a lot of private schools that are, expensive, or they might be somewhat cheap, but generally expensive, but don't have that high demand to get in, right? Like high. Not many students, or just generally not high grades, because they basically, if you pay us, you can go here. You just pay us, yeah. Those schools are probably also existing in Japan. So her mom is like, well, if you're gonna go to college, you have to get a good grade on the exams only, and then you can get into like the good or whatever aim, but yeah, like something of the open school, yeah, but it's not private. I'm guessing. I guess that's how it is. But otherwise, you probably have bad grades and you just pay your way into a private school, which is just like whatever. You just give us money and you go there, probably. And I will say one thing though, in Japan, right? You have your exams, and the final exam is like just the one thing you do. It's an SATs. So your grades, usually in Japan at least, most grades and so on, don't really matter that much over the year. It's just the exams that matters. Yeah, and you do the exam, and if you clear the exam or not, that is very, very, like the schools different exams and so on, that is all they're going for usually in Japan. So those exams are extremely crucial. I grew up reading Love Hina, so that's why that's my main sort of, what obviously it's not a manga anime, of course I read about it several times, and I know all of people live in Japan, so but yeah, so that classic like super hard exam, right? So in that sense, she should be kind of screwed, because like, well, the upside of her situation, she could have like failed everything pretty much up to the last day, and just pass the last days, all exams perfectly, and she was taking a perfect grade. That's the upside. The downside is, of course, this is usually like a last. This isn't like you had 10 exams and this is the last exam. And you're like, well, if I study this week, I can just get like a passing grade on the last exam, and then it's probably nice to me to give me a pass. That's how it works really. So it's like you can study a lot, I guess. I think that's how it works. Generally, at least how it's presented. So it's about the upside and downside. But anyway, see you guys next week for the final episode, and have a great day.